Hello guys, welcome to today's class. My name is Annie and I'll be walking you through the the Pixellab interface. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing to do is to launch your Pixellab app, which I believe we all have on our phones. So we launch the app. So when we launch the Pixellab app, it's because I use it for my design. That's why it's asking for confirmation. An autosave of your last section is available. Do you want to recover it? I say cancel because I want to design from scratch. So you can see the interface. This is the default default interface for Pixellab app. So now you just click on the delete icon on the left top corner, and then if you want to start, we have different default interface. This is one, we have this one, we have this one, we have teen, we have various ones, keep calm and like that. We have meme, 3D test, like that, vivid, reflect, shiny, inner, like that. So because we don't want to use ready-made template or anything, we want to design from scratch. So most times I advise that you use this normal default and then you cancel the text. So if you come here to this one, for the fourth icon at the bottom part, you'll see it will bring various options: color, transparent, image size, crop, image from gallery, and camera. So what's this saying? This particular part of the Pixellab app, it's for the background, mainly the background. So you can give your background color, different color of your choice. These are the default colors, but then you can you can create your own color. You can be very creative when it comes to Pixellab app. So let's say I want to do a design that need to use a pink background, but not this. Okay, let's say a blue background, for example. Let's use this blue background for example, but I don't want this navy blue type of background. I want it to be very deeper. So what do? I click on the plus icon and then I check for the background. You can see the color up here, the color your Pixellab is bringing. Immediately you're clicking on other shades of of the blue, so I think I'm okay with this particular shade of blue. So I click on OK. Can you see? Automatically, I've done what? I've created this particular color, this particular blue on my Pixellab. So you can create as much colors as you want. You can create purple, make it very light, depends on your choice. You can see it here even before you click on the OK. You can see it on the top corner. So you click on OK. Also, we also have gradients. These are the gradients I made myself though. But this one, from this white and black, are the gradients on the Pixellab app. You can see purple, see green. This is the default gradient now. So you can see orange, see blue, see different shades of colors as your gradient. Okay, so let's go back to color blue that we want to use, maybe. So you click on the plus icon. So automatically you've given your background a color. You can also make your background transparent. You can change. Okay, let's get there. Okay, this is for transparent. Let's just go back to the color. Let's give it color. So this is image size now. So you have custom size. This is the standard Pixellab interface size, 1280 by 1280. If you're working with a flyer, which we'll be doing later in the class, your width has to be 1280 while your height is 1580. Can you see it's longer? It's a bit longer from the default size. You can also change your size from this part. Click on the arrow on the right hand corner, click on this, and then go to your image size. So can you see? So you can change it to anything. Let's say we want to design let's say, what's it called, a business card, for example. So that should be 1050 by 950, no, 900. Okay, so 7 still long. Let's do 650. Yeah, perfect. So this is how your business card should look like. So let's go back to our default size, which is 1280 by 1280. So click on the OK. Okay, so let's move on. You can also use your image from on your phone as your background. Okay, this one is the one Pixellab provided. Okay, so we have variety of them. So I don't want to use this one. Maybe I want to pick a background for my phone as my normal Pixellab background. So I go from gallery, and I already know the location of my my background. So mine is on my download. Let's see. Let's say this is the background I want to use now. For example, it already cut it to the size of the 1280 by 1280. That's why you can see a padlock saying that I cannot tamper with this particular size that it's showing here. Though we have variety of sizes, we have 16 by 9, which is for the YouTube. We have 4 by 3. Instagram use that sometimes. We have 3 by 2, 9 by 16, 3 by 4, 2 by 3, 4 by 6. It depends on your shape and your background. Do you get that? And your image size rather. So you click on the OK icon. Can you see now? So the thing made sure that it fits to the particular default size that I'm supposed to use. Also, you can pick your background from your camera. Maybe you want to use your face as your background now, for example. So you do anything you want to do like that. So I'm not doing that right now. Okay, so what other things should we talk about? Okay, let's talk about the text. Here you have your text. You come here, you delete this. Let's say my name is Annie Robert. Okay, so here can you see a big T and a small t? If I click on it, the whole thing becomes small letter, the whole text becomes small letter. It's just like caps lock on your laptop. So when you click on it back, instead of highlighting and pressing shift F3 on your laptop, this is the way we do it on Pixellab. You want to turn the old text to small letters, you want to turn the old text to capital letter. So that's the way to go about it. Then click on your OK. So you drag. So that's that about text. We also have quotes, motivational speakers. So let's say you want to use this, you want to use this now. Can just okay, so this is for editing. Maybe you want to add or remove text. This is if you want to delete the text. You can also copy your text, delete it back. Okay, let's click on the text. We have to front, to back, position, relative position. Most of these things are on CorelDRAW too. If you're using CorelDRAW, it would ask you, do you want to bring the object to the front or to the back when you right click on that particular object? So you can also do the positioning. Instead of dragging, you can position it just the way you want it to be. And you also have relative position. This relative position is more like grid lines kind of thing. You just position your thing in the right dimension you want it to be, right position rather. Let's say this is for the right hand side, left hand side, middle, and then bottom part, upper part, sideways, like that. So most times if you're using central alignment, you just click on these two, the first part and the second part in the middle. So those ones are central alignment thing. And if it's left alignment, you know what to do, right alignment down like that. Okay, so we also have size. You want to increase the size of your text, you want to reduce it, you can work your way around it. So this padding is for all these calligraphy fonts, that, let's say, let me go to a type of font that is, stylish and kind of annoying somehow. Okay, I think these ones are not cutting off. Okay, let me just use my name is Annie. Let me look for a font that is cutting. Let me first edit it to lower part, because all those small letters used to have all those, the stylish font works perfectly with them. So I want to use, okay, so my name is Annie. Can you see my T is not complete? Neither is my M complete. If you look at it, let's give it color first. Let's give it color black. Can you see that the M in the my name is not complete, and then the T, it's not complete? So that's the work of padding. You go to your padding, and the M is on the left, and then your T from the Robert is from the right. So you just increase the padding. Can you see my M is now showing? You increase the right padding too for your T to show perfectly. You increase them. Can you see now that everything is coming out fine? Also, what else do we have? We have color. You already know about that. Okay, so let's go to texture. The texture now is all this. If you see some particular text that you see them having, maybe like a gold type of color or like that. Sure. So texture, you can add anything as your texture for your font, for your text, your shapes, anything of sort. So you come to your texture. Let's say I want to use this particular shade for my text, but I don't want this rebrand to be there. I just drag it to the point I want to pick. It's called picker, color picker, or whatever in Corel Draw. So you just click on it. Can you see? I've given it texture. Can give it any texture of your font. You can just go and download one particular nice background. Let me use this one now. I want to use the middle of this circle. Can you see? It's pink. So can use anything, any texture. Some people will even use use leopard skin as their texture. You get that? So let me use this one too. It's just like you power clipping an image inside a text. Yeah, it's called power clip too in what's it called? In Corel Draw. Can you see that? So that's the work of texture. And then opacity is to make it transparent. Can you see the work of opacity now? So that's the work of opacity. And then we have rotate. You all know that, right? You want to rotate it 90 degree, whatever degree you want it to be. You cancel or you mark anyone you want to do. Okay, so we have mask. This one requires a lot of creativity, but as time goes on, we'll deal with that. Let's cancel for now. Then you have font. Okay, so this is the default font Pixellab is providing for you. Yeah, these are the fonts. You have non-Latin, fancy font, whatever fonts, poster fonts, basic font. So I have some particular font I work with. So how do I get this font? I download them. Yes, that's what I do. I download this font, and then I do what? I install them. I import them rather into the Pixellab. How do you do that? Just click on this plus icon. You already know the folder your font is in, right? So I have a folder for my font, so it makes it very easy. Start clicking on them. Maybe there's a particular font here, just do add selected. That's all. So the recent is the font I mostly make use of. So that's that about font. And then you have your style. The style is the bold, the italic, the underline, and this T/ is when you want to undo the whole of the style you've done. That's undo the bold, undo the italic, undo the underline. That's that about the distance. And then the curve is all this you want to make your text curve. Okay, let me not use this. Let me use my name is Annie. Let me curve that. Okay, can you see my name is Annie? It's curve now. So that's that about the curve. And then the alignment, central alignment. Okay, yeah, alignment. We have the left alignment, middle alignment, right alignment. Let me just make use of this for the alignment. Why is this thing this long? Okay, sorry. Oh, close. Let me just delete this. Okay, let me bring a particular quote. Okay, can you see this particular quote is having central alignment. So if I wanted to have right or left alignment, let's say this is the left alignment. Can you see that? This is the right alignment, this is the center, and this is the justification when you want to justify the test. So this is spacing. This spacing is for what? Spacing between letters or spacing between words. So how do you do that? You want it to be scanty, you want your letters to be scanty. That's the way to go about it. If you want your words to be scanty too, can you see that? The words noun, take note of that. This is for words. Can you see? There's a space between the first word and the next one. There's a difference, right? From the what? The letters. So that's that about spacing. You also have line spacing. This one is for the first sentence, from the second one, from the third one. So that's what this line spacing is all about. Okay, and then we have stroke. You already know this one now. It's called outline on Pixel on Corel Draw. Yeah, so you can increase the width, increase the width to any size of your choice. And then we have shadow. Can you see? Can make it opaque a little bit, give it outer glow. You have different effect on Pixellab. You have the inner shadow too. How does this work? Can you see? Okay, let's give it a color that can you see? It's as if it's changing the color of the text tab, which is black, but no, it's not. It's just adding a little bit of effect to it. So we have our embos. All of these things you gain mastery of them when you start designing with the Pixellab app. So you have perspective. This perspective is maybe you want to, this one is mostly shapes. It's mostly ideal for shapes though, but you can use it for text. However, if you want to be creative, just put your hands around on something on the Pixellab app, and then you gain mastery on it. This is the 3D test. I'm sure everybody's eager for this one. 3D shadow, we have reflection. The test also have reflection. So all of these features, as we've seen them on test, we also have them on shapes. So now this is shapes. We have stickers. These are the default stickers on Pixellab. Can you see? Pixellab service trying to. They even have stickers. Can you see? It's just to make your work, easier. They have emojis too. Can you see? Then this sticker plus is when you want to, you can see king there, so it's like premium. So you have to have access to internet and then buy. So that's what sticker is about. You can also import pictures. Yeah, you can import pictures. I also import Bimbo now. So that's the way to import pictures. What else? Okay, what else? And then shapes. Can walk around the shape. Can walk around it. And then this is radius for the edges, right? We also have fill. This is the color. And then we have stroke width, which is the outline, right? Yeah, outline. So depends on how you want it to be. You have blur radius. You have the shape of the blur radius, how you want it to look like. So that's that about the shape. You have the pixel tool. That one you have to be a pro. Not necessarily a pro, but then you have to it's not for beginners though. Let me just use that way. But beginners can equally try it out. If you think you want to be creative, you can try it out. There's no limit to what you can do with Pixellab. And then we have the arrow, like different type of arrow. So that's about that. And then okay, yeah, so one last thing, your background, you can also give it some amazing effects. Can you see amazing effect? Amazing effect. On this app you can be creative, oh, forget. And then this is brightness. Can you see this works for just the background, this particular effect. This is noise. Can you see? Can you see that? Let me disable it. Okay, so just this is contrast, and then we have hue, we have saturation. So all of these things are effect for the background. So I hope you find something to do, and then you just explore this amazing Pixel app. So it's very nice, especially if you're a beginner and then you want to start with Pixel app. You tend to be creative, yes, because you're designing from scratch. It's not as if you're using Canva, whereby you already have a template and then you just put your own words, edit. To be creative is even very difficult with that. Okay, that aside, also Pixel app, if you're familiar with Pixel app, once you see a laptop or a desktop computer that has CorelDRAW on it, it's very easy, and not like very simple or very, very, very easy, but then like it gives you an edge over someone that does not even know anything about graphics at all. You already have an idea. The only thing you need to figure out is that, okay, this particular, what's it called, shape, how do I do it? How do I make use of it in my CorelDRAW? Like on my CorelDRAW, you get, because you already have the idea of how to use it on your. Was helpful. We've come to the end of the section, so thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching too. So if you find this helpful, kindly click the like button, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next class. Bye.